show you actually antenna that we make. It's called the Slim Jim. Okay, Slim Jim antenna, if you look at it over there, okay, that's what it basically looks like. Now, it's a very, very difficult antenna to tune and very temperamental antenna. But as I said, very difficult to tune. The reason why, because it has got two radiating elements, one from here to there and then from here to there. And they reinforce each other type of thing, and you do obtain something like up to 6 dB gain over, say, J-pole or many other sort of antennas. Also, the angle of radiation, it is a very low angle of radiation, which is anywhere between 8 to 10 degrees, somewhere around there, which means it's pushing it forward. It doesn't feed and goes into the sky. It goes basically towards the listener. So it goes parallel towards the ground. But nonetheless, it is a very, very powerful antenna. But very temperamental, simple reason, because it does not require ground planes or anything like that, or radials and things like that, okay? But it does not tolerate anything close by. It will detune the antenna, and the SWR impedance and XLR and S21 and the rest of the specs of the antenna will vary badly. But nonetheless, we make various different types of sort of antennas, and one of them is a ribbon antenna, which is this one here. Okay, this is the final sort of antenna, which you can sort of fold it and then unfold it. And unfolded, it basically, this is what it looks like. I will show you now. Okay, of course, what we do is we first pre-cut the ribbon, and then we keep on tuning it on a few different instruments. And then once it is pre-tuned, where is it now? Okay, and once it is pre-tuned, tap it in. Okay, let me just close here. Once it's pre-tuned, then we go and do the fine-tuning. Now, you'll see over here, okay, the antenna is about 90% tuned already. But nonetheless, if you look at it over here, you will see the antenna is exact same amount from here to the actual ceiling, and then from the bottom of the antenna to the actual floor. So it's basically equally spaced and suspended away. If you look at it over here, let me just show you. If you look at it over there, okay, although this is plastic tubing, also I have used a wooden sort of stick over there with a peg holding the actual antenna, because the wood does not really influence the characteristics of the antenna and tuning and things like that. So we try to adhere as much as possible to, a protocol of tuning. Well, not only Slim Jim, but any antenna, and try to create the environment that the customer will be using. So now let me show you. Okay, let me just zoom over here. Let me just show you on the instrument. If you look at it, okay, you will see it's a perfect, and it's actually, okay, now because my body is close to the instrument and things like that, so it picks it up and it throws it slightly off the actual bottom. But it measures anywhere up to 1, or something. 1,0 something, 1,05 sort of over 1 over 1,05, which is excellent. If you look at it, the impedance, let me just go and try to do the impedance. Okay, I'll just try to go. Okay, Okay, let us go. Okay. Let's put it this way. The impedance S21, S11 parameters, XLR, SWR, all these parameters are perfectly tuned. And as I said, we try to simulate and we suspend it in the air. So it doesn't couple with the ceiling or with the ceiling or with the actual floor type of thing. And try to get the best out of any antenna that we make, and specifically this one. And it does take a lot of time to actually tune it. So in a nutshell, basically, from a rough piece of sort of, let me just show you on another bench over here. It's called the ladder line, okay? And this ladder line, we use, the impedance of the ladder line is 300 ohm. And with a clever tuning and manipulating, if you look at it over here, we use a 50 ohm coaxial cable, high quality cable with a BNC plug. And then, of course, customer can connect his extension cable going into his radio and things like that. And of course, from the raw piece of cable, we cut it into specific lengths, etc. and so on, and then we start tuning on the spectrum, another spectrum over there, or whatever, the actual bridge, and another small little spectrum analyzer, and I've got another few sort of gadgets on another bench over there. So it's a whole process. It does take time, but it's with every sort of a bit of a time and every bit of effort, because you do get a gain. And it's a portable antenna. It takes you like 3 seconds to erect it. How long it's away from any metal, trees or anything like that. You're going to probably ask what sort of distance. Anything up to minimum half a wavelength away from any object type of thing. And then the antenna will perform. So on that note, I just hope you enjoyed sort of what I was trying to explain. And as I said, the point shifts because my body influences it. But it's perfectly tuned at 145. And it covers from anywhere from 142, 141 to about 149 sort of the antenna is usable, 149 megahertz. It will give you sort of SWR of 1/2. 1 to 2, let's put it that way. All right, on that note, thank you, and I hope you enjoyed this quick sort of demo of this difficult to make, but yet a very good performer. And the reason why you don't hear so much about Slim Jim, because most of the people don't have facilities or a know-how, or instruments for that matter, to be able to perfectly tune it. Because as I said, it's easier to buy than to actually tune, because even with the instruments, it can take you a long time, believe me. And each antenna, yes, we do it with a passion, and we do spend and don't spare any time. Yeah, on that note, yeah, I say thank you for watching Batos Slim Jim antenna sort of that we make. Thank you.